Hi, I'm Michelle Reynolds, Customer Relations Coordinator at Simon Lucas North Shore. Congratulations on the purchase of your new Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross and welcome to your new car. Let's go through some of the features of your new vehicle. We're going to start looking at the features with your touchscreen and touchpad controlled audio system. The first icon on your audio system is Apps. Apps is where you connect your phone for your Apple Carplay system or Android Auto system. So Apple Carplay will work for your iPhone, Android Auto is for a Samsung or Android phone. To use these systems, you do need to connect your phone with a cable to the vehicle. The purpose for this is that the Bluetooth strength in a vehicle is not strong enough to transmit the data that is being transmitted from your phone to the vehicle. When using the CarPlay system, you can make calls, do text messaging, use maps or the mapping system from your phone, and also gives you access to music such as Spotify. In order to connect your phone, you need a lightning or a data carrying cable, and your connection ports are here. Once you connect your phone, as this is an iPhone, it is connected directly to the vehicle and displaying my phone on the screen. If you have an Android phone, when you connect for the first time, the phone will need to download an app called Android Auto. Once this is connected, every time you plug in your phone, it will automatically connect with the vehicle. The only difference is that the visual display on the device will look different, but you can use all the same functionality with Android Auto as you can with Apple CarPlay. Moving through the icons here, the next icon, DAB, is digital radio. That is not a function that we have available to us here in New Zealand. The next icon here, showing a phone, is your Bluetooth phone. To connect your phone to Bluetooth, you click on the icon and then click on Pair Device. At the same time, you will need to bring up on your phone, ensuring that Bluetooth is on. It will display Mitsubishi Motors that you click on. It will give you a pairing number. You confirm that the pairing number is the same that is on the display and hit Pair. And this will then show on the display that your phone is paired to Bluetooth. Now you can pair up to 5 devices to the vehicle, and you can switch around which device it will be used for telephone calls and which device will be used for Bluetooth audio. So you can use 2 devices at one time, but only one function. Moving along, you have your Bluetooth audio. You also have an icon for USB, iPod. The next icon is vehicle information. Now this will give you information on your fuel consumption, fuel economy, and historical information of how the vehicle has been driven. The next icon is settings. This will allow you to make adjustments to the music volumes and various features of this display system. It also gives you the ability to address changes to your touchpad controller, whether you want the tapping noise to be heard, and the touch sensitivity can be adjusted there as well. Another feature through settings is the clock. Now your clock setting is set to New Zealand Greenwich Mean Time, and you can turn your summertime on and off with the changes in daylight saving. You can also adjust the way your clock is displayed, both visually and whether it's displayed in the 12 or 24-hour clock. Vehicle settings will allow you to personalize your vehicle somewhat. It allows you to make adjustments to certain features of your vehicle. Your day-night feature allows you to adjust the brightness of your screen when your headlights turn on and off. The next icon, Screen Off, allows you to turn the actual visual screen off while the screen is still working with whatever function you have set behind the scenes. The next icon will just display the clock screen at the preferred way that you would like to view it. Your AMs will just allow you to preset AM stations. Your location icon gives you additional satellite points that are connecting with your vehicle when you're using your phone for the mapping system. And additionally, if you are lost, you will have your latitude and longitude coordinates of where you are. The last icon is a tutorial of this system. So if you have any concerns about the use of the touchpad or the audio system as a whole, these are all covered in the tutorial. We have powerful air conditioning, as you can hear. Now you have dual temperature control, meaning that your passenger can set their own temperature and the driver can maintain their own temperature. The mode button here is the direction of airflow. This is your fan speed, air conditioning on or off, circulating air within the car, alternatively bringing in fresh air from outside, your windscreen demister, your auto button, your synchronizing button, which synchronizes both temperatures back to the same temperature, your rear demister, and this button turns your ventilation system off. Moving now to your Eco Mode feature. Eco Mode allows you to travel more fuel efficiently when you're not traveling in a fuel efficient manner, which is when you're braking and starting a lot, for instance when you're stuck in traffic. If you are travelling on the open road at 100 kilometres an hour, that is a fuel efficient way of travelling, so you won't want to be in Eco Mode at that time. You can change into and out of Eco Mode at any speed during your travel. Moving now to your electronic park brake and auto hold feature. When your park brake is on, the orange light is illuminated. When you release your park brake, the light goes out. The other feature here, the auto hold system, you can only use this when you have your seatbelt on, so this is a driving feature, not a parking feature. When you turn the auto hold on, the orange light will illuminate. And what auto hold allows you to do is to bring the vehicle to a complete stop with your foot brake. You can then release the foot brake, the auto hold feature will kick in. It will hold the vehicle for up to 10 minutes until you accelerate from your position. If you don't accelerate within this time, the park brake will automatically set. Moving now to the steering wheel. On the left hand side you have 3 buttons which are used with the Bluetooth or Carplay system. The left button is to speak to the system. The center button is to answer an incoming call. The third button is to hang up. Above that you have your volume control. Moving now to the right hand side of the steering wheel, you have cruise control, speed limiter and your adaptive cruise control setting. Adaptive cruise control allows you to select the distance at which you want the vehicle to pick up an obstruction or vehicle in front of you and start the braking process. Your speed limiter allows you to set the speed at which you don't want the vehicle to travel above. You can accelerate to that speed and continue accelerating. The vehicle will not travel above that speed unless you're traveling down a hill. Your vehicle features blind spot warning, lane departure warning and forward collision mitigation. Your blind spot warning will alert you when you are indicating and there is a vehicle in your blind spot or up to 70 metres behind you that is travelling at such a speed that if you do move into the lane, it could cause a collision. Lane departure warning is a feature you can turn on and off, and it will alert you if you are travelling over a white line without indicating. Forward collision mitigation is the feature that will either reduce the impact or avoid a forward collision. Forward collision mitigation can be set to 3 different settings. You have a near setting, a far setting, or a middle setting. The 3 sections of near, middle and far are the distance at which the vehicle is going to pick up an obstacle in your path. I encourage you to have a play around with the settings so you get an idea of the distance at which your vehicle will pick up an obstacle, and working with the speed that you are travelling with the vehicle, how the vehicle reacts. We don't recommend that you do intentionally accelerate towards an object, but please be rest assured that the vehicle will take evasive action to either avoid a collision or minimise damage. Additionally, you can turn the forward collision mitigation system off if you are trying to park hard up against a concrete block wall, and you can do this by holding the button down for 3 seconds. It will then be alerted to you on your dash that the system is off. There's a couple of things I'd like to reference with you under the bonnet. Your bonnet release is located on the right hand side of the footwell, and your fuel release is located on the floor. Your new vehicle comes with the Mitsubishi Diamond Advantage 5-year, 10-year warranty. So Mitsubishi do ask that you don't play around too much under the bonnet. But there are a few things you can check. Your windscreen washer fluid, transmission oil, engine oil, and your coolant. Looking now at the rear of your vehicle, your reversing camera is here. Into the boot, you have your spare tyre and tyre changing equipment is under the floor of the boot. You have a parcel tray that is spring operated and can be moved. And you have your child restraint attachments at the back of the back seat. From all the team here at Simon Lucas North Shore, I'd like to thank you for purchasing your new Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross from us. If you have any queries at all about your vehicle, please don't hesitate to contact us via phone, email or our website.